All right, we out here on Norman. It is July 6th, 11 p.m. Calm Sunday night. Looks like everyone's off the lake. It's like glass out here, wind-wise. It was the complete opposite of that yesterday. We had a tropical storm there coming up the coast. I didn't realize it, and I put down in the lower end and about got capsized. But anyways, we're on a hump here around the main channel. We're kind of in the deeper part. There's two humps beside me, one on each side, and then a slanting ledge that goes down a little bit deeper water. So we're gonna spread some chicken around and hopefully get hooked up here. Get a fan casted spread out. I got chicken and bluegill. We'll definitely be hitting some mussel beds tonight. Shallow mussel beds, they should be up in there feeding. Hopefully it stays calm like this. And hopefully we'll hook up into something good. Yesterday was not good. I anchored for 30 minutes and lower. Was about to get flipped over. Got a 14-pounder shallow. Decided to get out of there before I got hurt or sunk or flipped and lost everything. So I put it up in upper. It was nice and calm up there, but I only caught one little 10-pounder. It was all beat up and skinny. So it seems they still got lockjaw up there. So hopefully they don't around here. All right, and we'll run some live bluegill. I'm debating on where I want to put them. I think I might kind of put them on the out on the ledge a little deeper. Maybe if we got some post-spawn flatheads going around. Easy, don't flop out. Chill out. Easy. Oh, you're peeing them. Oh, you little butthead. You flopped out under the bench anyways. Well, something's jumping out there. Yeah, it's a little bit deeper. All right, let me get the rest of these rods out, dig them out from under this bench seat here, and hopefully the rod will go down soon. We'll give it a 30-minute soak, so it's 11:20. So about 11:50, if we ain't produced nothing, we'll pull up on out of here and try some of these mussel beds down. That didn't take long. Just got everything casted. Shallow chicken on the side. Well, we hooked up. That was decently shallow. Maybe even sub 10. Hopefully this trip will make up for yesterday's. Not a big one, but skunk out of the boat. It's a fat one though. Don't go flailing. All these lights off. Yeah, easy boy. I gotta roll all these lights for the neck mount. If not, it's very dark. Well, let's see. Up there's some wakes out of nowhere. Yep. Got water in my boat and it just splashed it all over me. Not bad. Yeah, only 6 pounds, but better than no pounds. Pretty little eater. All right, back you go. Oh, it is humid. He slimed the line though. Ooh. Yeah, what we got here, so that was like 10 minutes. It's 11:37. So hopefully there'll be a lot more, and hopefully they'll be a lot bigger. Trying to get to my bait rods, put some worms out. Oh no, I got some red fins last night, so I want to cut them up. Put a little chunk out there. See if some big perch or something hits them. All right, so let's wait for another rod to go down. All right, so it's 12:07 now. All we had was a bunch of dink taps here besides that 6-pounder. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up out of here. I'm gonna head down lake and we're gonna try some shallow mussel beds, and hopefully they'll be stacked up in there. Hopefully we're not doing a 1 fish per anchor. So let's go ahead and head on down lake. Head to these mussel beds. That didn't take too long here. Be up shallow red clay flat and some mussels. And here they are. Just got them all out and set down. Feels a little bigger. Yeah, that's sub 10 feet. He's all wrapped up in the santee. A little bigger. Come on in here. Not only that. Let's see. Yep. A little bigger than 6 by a few pounds. Alright. Not bad. But hopefully it ain't like the last anchor where we catch one right off the bat and then we don't catch nothing else. Well, he wasn't much bigger. He was 7 pounds, 13 ounces. But we'll take him. So I've caught more than I did in yesterday's trip. So nothing on bluegills yet. Yeah, which I don't imagine it will be. Especially us hitting these mussel beds. Because that's what this chicken breast does, is mimic the mussels. I don't put nothing on it. I know some people throw garlic powder and Kool-Aid and all that. We just out here for a bare piece of chicken. Throwing it in shallow red clay flats of mussel beds. Uh-oh, that's a fish. I wonder how long he's been running. He's gone. He's on though. Sneaky guy. That is 2 right off the bat here. About the same size. Get that leader in my hand. And you go. Be a little thicker. Yep, 8 pounds even. So 6, 7, 8. They wanted chicken for supper. All right, let me get these rods casted out and hopefully this will continue. Oh, he's up at the surface already. That didn't take long at all. Bluegill one. Yep, he's buttoned up. He's splashing all over. You're gonna scare everything off. He's mad. He ain't big. And in the boat. Yeah. It's annoying you have to sit here and turn all that off and on. Oh, you can tell they've been in these mussel beds for a while though. Big old pot bellies. I'd say another 6 pounder or so. Well, he was all flopping at the surface. Four in a boat. I have to get my notepad out so I can remember. Not bad. Nothing big, but we're catching fish. But hopefully all this racket will bring some bigger ones in. Get them in a feeding frenzy. So far, yeah, we found them pretty stacked here. All right, one going down here. I think he's still there. Yep. I think he might be into something. I think he's running that line on something. Yeah, he's done ran it in something. I think he's out. Yeah. I don't know what's making that god-awful noise. Oh, that rod's pretty tight. That might be the biggest of the day so far. That's someone's dog or a bird. It's right there on the house. Oh, you daggum swallowed it. I don't know what's with y'all swallowing hooks. This chicken. Yeah. The other night I had a bunch swallow them. All right, let me dig this hook out of him. All right, poor fella. Swallowed the hook, got it out, but now his butt's all prolapse. Let's get you back out there. Gotta redo this rod now. Gotta cut the leader. All right, it's died down here. So we'll go ahead and reel them up. And I'm gonna hop down to some more mussel beds. Not too far away from here. And hopefully we'll get some action like we did here. That's 4 fish and 1 anchor. That's good for summertime, as scattered as they can get. So we'll anchor on this other mussel bed just down the lake here. It's shallow. And hopefully we'll get into some bigger fish. There we go. Just missed one. Again, now it looks like we're finally hooked up. We're on some island shallows. Not too big. Because that's notch blue. That's a channel. It's a big channel for Norman though. Easy. That's a male on dark, big head. That could be what we've been missing a lot of tonight. This channel's trying to get the bluegills down. Oh, GoPro lock came off. Charger might be dead. All right, let me get this chicken back out there and hopefully we'll catch another one. All right, last anchor. We got a rod going down. Hopefully he's buttoned up. Yep. We hit a hump right here on the main channel. We got 100 feet right by us. 100 feet river channel. Whoa. Is that a rod? I think it's just the wind. We might finally have us a double digit. Nah. He's just wrapped. That's why it feels heavy. Another little porker. Look at that belly. Belly's about to blow up. It's a little bit deeper water. We got 11 under us, and then it goes out deeper. This will be the last anchor. Just got everything set up. It's right here at 6 in the morning. Sunrise coming up behind us. 7 in the boat. About 8 pounds being the biggest. We would have had triple that if we had gotten everything in to hit the rods. Alright, so we'll stay as long as they're biting. If we don't get nothing else by 6:30, I think we'll go ahead and call it, because we gotta drive to the ramp, pack everything up, then an hour drive home. I gotta try to get some sleep before work. All right, so hopefully we can cast a few more fish in the boat and hopefully get something big. Looks like he's hooked up. Oh, another one on this side. Oh, yep, a little bigger. Need to throw some rods out this way. Maybe we hit 2-digit. Nope. Another football. Another bloated eater. Yep. In you go. Let's see if we got one. Yep. Well. Looks like we found us a good anchor. Found them stacked. It's 3 in no time. Little guy. Well, that's 9 in the boat. Nice. Come on out of there. Wanted some chicken for breakfast. And ow. Tail swap me, bro. Yo. Oh, so slimy. Get all that good off easy. I gotta find this other leak. I've patched one leak and now I got another leak. Boat's pretty full of water. Ooh. All right, so 8 and 9. Some fat eaters, but I don't eat them. All right, so yeah, I should have got my boat further that way. So we'll get some more casted out this way. That's where I did see a good bit of marks. So I might take a rod and fling it from that one. That's why I like having rod holders everywhere. You can adjust while you're anchored. Fling that out that way. gotta get a bit of water in here. I got my bilge pump, but it's gotta be real deep before it even does anything. And I gotta put all the weight in the back of the boat. That's gonna click it on. But anyways, hopefully another rod will go down here. Oh, looks like one's getting ready to right now. Already stopped. I'm gonna go ahead and take a rod from this side and put it over here. They do seem to be stacked this way. Well, we got one at a different. Uh-oh. Might have us a double. I do believe this one's hooked up. Yep. Another eater blue. Ten in the boat. Easy. Yeah, croak it out. Another nice eater. Whoa. I guess they're just all over here. On fire at sunrise. A good thing I didn't move a bunch of rods. Oh, channel. Another solid Norman channel. Y'all are fall in there. Wish y'all would stay up on the platform here. Ouch. You got some leeches all over you. Well, let's chicken these up and get them back out there. There's one going down. Get this out of the way. Whoa. Well, this is a nice little spot. I've never fished right here before. Back to back. Some good action. Bait rod's out of the way. Nothing's touching them. Oh, you knocked that chicken down. Another channel. . pooping out seaweed. Another little channel. Man, I only got one more chicken breast in the cooler. I brought 4. I have to start doing smaller chunks. Of course, if needed, I got all those perch and a few bluegills left. So that's a dozen in the boat. Dozen dinks, but I'd rather have a dink than a stink. Get this bait line out of the way. I'm getting it crushed. Yeah, these deep water right next, or shallows right next to deep water where it's at. Now I imagine the further that sun gets up though, the deeper they're gonna start getting. But hopefully they'll keep this action right here. All right, hopefully we'll get 13, number 13 here soon. There one goes. Right when I'm trying to redo this leader. Yeah, I think I'll scooch my boat over there just a tad. Come on now. Let me miss this fish. There we are. Hopefully he's still there. Looks like he got himself hooked. Yep. Oh. Felt like he about got himself hung. Come on in. Number 13. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah. That's 13 in the boat. Well, he didn't swallow the hook, but it's right there in the middle of his mouth. I'll still have to dig it out. All right, gotta redo that later now. Number 13 in the boat. I don't know what it is, how they're swallowing those big old 8-aughts. They're the size of 10-aughts and other brands. All right, here we go. Oh, we popped. So I'm gonna redo that later now. Cut it, digging that hook out. All right, I'm gonna scooch the boat over just a tad since we're not getting any activity over here. So I'm gonna scoot over and hopefully we'll keep hammering them down. There we go. Oh, feels a little thicker. That or he's hung. We scooted over a bit. Yeah, this one feels a little thicker. Definitely a blue. Eh, not too thicker. Might finally be in 2 digits though. Double digit weight. Oh, easy. Easy with the fuel line. So I scooted a tad over. And get to a little deeper water. And so far, this is the first guy it's hit. God, that hook's stuck in there. There we go. That's an awful racket. Speedboats and jet skis. 7 in the morning. Yep. Finally broke double digit weight. 11 pounds. And I'm getting ready to be surfing here in a second. Come on, let go of it. $14 in the boat. And I better brace. Here they come. All right, just a little bit longer. And I better go ahead and call it. All right, let's see if we get something else. Oh, this GoPro battery died on me. So let's see if we get something else here. Well, this line's way over. Yep. That's what I thought. Hopefully he's over that rod. Oh, I don't have my sunglasses on me. They're in the truck. Well, he snuck off with it. Oh, he's in another one. You see two santees. Did you actually get hooked with two? Yeah, it looks like you, oh. Yeah, this one fell hooked. The other one you actually ate. That's funny. I wonder which rod you're in. I guess that one maybe? Well, let's get you in. Get you unhooked from both of them. And back you go. Oh, that's gonna be a mess. So, let's see which rod that was. It may... Better reel them both in just in case. Nope, it wasn't this one. So it must have been this one. Oh, the sun is bright. Maybe. Might have been that one. Yeah, because that's all the way out there. That's something big jumped. Oh, we'll figure it out eventually. So let me go ahead and recast all these rods. Here we go. A little deeper. Got one rod hung. That one that he ended up getting tangled up with was this one here. It's wrapped around something. I'll mess with it when we move. That's a feisty channel. You're getting chicken everywhere. Can't remember how many channels we've got total. We got a bunch tonight. It's probably a lot of the stuff we've lost, channels. Like I said, these Whisker Seekers triple threat 8/0. They are a big hook. They're the size of 10/0 and other brands. Let's see. Can't remember what I was using before them. I think Catfish Sumo. I've jumped around. Done Team Catfish. I've done Dale's Tackle. I've done, I think it was it Mustad? Can't remember. Little guy, he'll fin you. But these Whisker Seekers, they've been the best for me. Alright, so 16 in the boat. We'll hang out here just a tad bit longer. And I better call it, or I'm gonna feel like crap at work tomorrow. Well, looks like 16's all we're gonna get. I think they've done moved up out of the shallows. Probably out suspended in the main channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Good trip. We caught a ton of fish, but nothing big, but still fun to catch. 16 of them. All off chicken, because we never ended up getting one off a bluegill. But yeah, that's why the chicken works so well right now. Eating these mussels. So that's what the chicken breast mimics. And all the mussels grow real good in all these shallow flats. So this ends the 4th of July weekend. So it's back to work Monday, which is today, and a few hours for me. Oh, I'm gonna feel it today. But let me reel everything in, pull up the anchors, head to the ramp, and we'll get at it next weekend. Well, if you made it this far, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you can also check me out on these other platforms right here listed on the picture.